All right, guys, so I'm back here again. Good to see you. And yeah, the weather is quite hot. So, guys, this is your girl Blessing of Blessed Blessing channel. You already know what we'll do here, but yeah, I'm just here to give you an update of what has been happening these few weeks. That's this past weeks to this pretty lady you're looking at here. So, as a matter of fact, it's been a very tough one. I've been telling you guys that it's tough, but this time around, when I mean tough, like it's quite tough because I just finished my examination, and then to be honest, it's quite I don't know what to say, but yeah, it's very difficult because I try to combine being a mother of three boys, so my role as a housewife, going to work, and of course handling that examination, and it was quite a whole lot. It was a whole lot, to be honest. So I'm going to share with you guys what has happened. But before then, let me start by giving a very a strong shout out to Nottingham Law School. That's Nottingham Trent University, because this is where I am currently doing my LLM law. And I am here to update you guys because I remember that from the beginning of the journey, I came out here on this same channel. The video is still there. If you go down my channel, you'll see it. Where I told you guys my plans that I have decided to make it legal. Like, okay, when I sit here or when I set my cameras making videos, I can, or I would, beat my chest and tell you that, yeah, is a legal advice. That's after I've been fully qualified as a UK practicing immigration lawyer. And, it was really a dream for me. And then I'm not there yet, to be honest. So always know that, no, as at now, no video on this channel is a sort of legal advice because I'm not qualified yet. But yeah, I'm currently doing that part, and it's been quite challenging because I'm studying, I'm going to work as well as a full-time worker, and as well I got three boys to take care of. So it's quite a whole lot. So, but yeah, for these few weeks, it's been too much, to be honest. And I'm going to give this shout out, like I said, to the university, because what really helped me was the fact that it was a very good spacing in between of the examination. So what I'm trying to say is this: I am a part-time student, I'm not a full-time student, and my course is a 3-year course because it's LLM law with solicitor qualification examination one. And that's to say that the first 2 years would be for the basic models that you need to know, like the foundation of law. And then after that, come the third year, that's when you get prepared for the solicitor qualification examination. So now, because it's a part-time course and you don't go to the university every single day, and then because you have more of pre-recorded lectures, and then maybe your weekend workshops, that's when you go to school. So they made it in a way that it would be a little bit flexible for even workers, like people that are working full-time. And for the examination, for the fact, and that's exactly what I love the most, for the fact that they splitted it, like it's not like you're coming out, you're writing two subjects same day, or you're just stressed out. So they try to split it in a way that you would be comfortable. And like in my case, I think it's just like one paper every week. So that's to say, if you're writing a paper on a Monday, you will not write another one until the next week. And that's a very fantastic one. Because to be honest, I have not really had time to read. Though I go for lectures, I go for workshop, and before the workshop, I try as much as possible to get prepared for the workshop questions or seminars or maybe moots and all of that. But is I've not really had that time to settle down and say, okay, I am taking like um dedicate that much time as it required for the courses outside the period I've been to school. So it was quite challenging for me. So when the exam was approaching, the examination started on the 5th of May. So that was when I had the very first topic, and that was, guess what, law of thoughts. So a law of thoughts module is a course that I love the most, and then I enjoyed it, honestly. So I just tried my best, and then I think I started reading like 1 week before. So I had to read the topics. Sorry, I had to read the topics that were taught the first 2 weekends I concentrated more on that, to the extent that even on the morning of the examination, because the examination was in the afternoon, so on the morning of the examination I was still reading. So I was able to sit for that examination. So I did the first one, the second one, the third one, and the fourth one. So now it's over. But before then, something terrible happened. I don't know if anyone has felt like this before. That's the reason why I'm sharing this. So first of all, I went for those exams thinking that I was prepared, but I wouldn't say unfortunately, but when it was just that morning, I don't know where what the problem is. It could be because I was traveling all the way from Derby to Nottingham, but even at that, I've been doing that before. But I was just poorly. Like I left my home. Okay, I'm gonna play this video for you guys so that you understand what I'm saying. All right, so it's another examination afternoon, and I'm just leaving the house now, guys. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, like seriously. I just hope for the best. This is my third paper on my LLM law examination. So guys, Nottingham Law School, here we go. Come with me if you want. Alright, so I have just arrived at the school premises, and then I don't know, all of a sudden I just became very poorly. Like it looks like I'm sick. In short, I'm sick. I've been sick. So I just managed to get myself this water. I'll be having this water. And then also the last time I misplaced my ID badge, and I am just coming from the head first. You can see. I'm just coming from the head first, and I had to pay extra £10. I had to pay £10 for another ID badge. So I've sorted that. That's one of the reasons why I came a little bit early. So I'm just here trying to see if I could do some revision. However, I'm still sick. I don't know if that's examination fever. But yeah, I have my notes here to go through. So I'll be spending about say 20 minutes here before going upstairs. Let me show you guys around. You can see. So I'll be spending about 20 minutes here before taking the stairs. That's the stairs there. I don't know if you can see it. So I'll take that stairs upstairs, and then it's the same examination room, so I'll have to sort that out. I think I'm ready. I know where it is, so I'll just take my time and locate the place. Oh my god. Where am I sick now? Where am I sick? I've been reading. I've been reading, honestly. If you check my channel, you discover that I've not posted for like 2 weeks now. That's because I've been reading. Law not be more money, honestly. It's not easy. But yeah, God will see us through. We are still pushing. Okay, so as you already seen on the video, like I was strong as at the time I was leaving the house, but unfortunately, immediately I got very close to the examination hall. I don't know how it happened. I just suddenly became very poorly. When I mean poorly, I mean like seriously poorly. I was sick, like I said, throwing up. I was running temperature. I don't know what happened. So to the extent that I had to open that bottle water after that video, I had to open that bottle water, went to the toilet, and then emptied everything on my head. I just had to remove my wig and then emptied everything on my head. That was like less than 30 minutes to the examination time. So I don't know, it was quite a whole lot. Like I could literally sit down and hear my head pounding, like boom, boom, boom. So I didn't even know how I sat for that examination, because that was on the third. It happened the second paper. That the day that we had our first paper, I think I was stronger, though I was very anxious because I did not know how the examination would be. I've never sat for any examination here in the United Kingdom, so I was very, very nervous that first day. But after sitting for the examination, I'm like, oh, is that it? Okay, fine. So I had confidence after the first sitting. So, but the second one, which was the coming week, like I said, I became very poorly. That was even when I was more poorly. Like I got there and I was immediately like, no, that was then when I got off from the car when my husband dropped me in front of the school. He noticed that something was wrong. I just told him I don't know if I'll be able to sit for this exam because I was seriously sick. So he reassured me and he walked me to the school. Yeah. So, but I just managed. Immediately I started writing, I started gaining that strength, and I was able to finish up. But you see, the second one, oh my god, the second one, the third one rather, that was the one I made that video. It was so terrible that even after writing that exam, for me to even get home, it was terrible. Like I was very very sick. So guys, have you experienced something like this before? I don't know. I don't know if you have. Just in case you had, kindly let me know. But I want to believe that it could be examination fever or something. I don't know. But just let me know what you think about it. That even after coming back, I had to see my GP. So, but yeah, thank God it's all over now. And like I said, it was stressful because I was trying to manage studying, going to work. Yeah, I took some days off. But as a matter of fact, at some point, I was like, oh, blessing, are you sure you will be able to totally rely on your basic income for that month, like not going for at least one extra shift over time, if you understand what I mean? Because this UK, the bills are really much, and you can't do without overtime. I don't know, especially we that are still doing a medium skilled job. So it's not really like, okay, if you go to work or you earn like £20 per hour. It's just based on the number of hours you're able to work that determines what your earnings would be. So I was like, okay, blessing, you just have to. So in between those examination period, I was off though. I took my annual leave, but I was still going maybe once or twice, yeah, trying to still meet up. So guys, it was hectic, but it's not over. Thank you guys. I just decided to share so that you know why I've not posted for like 2 3 days. Did I say 2 3 days? For over 3 weeks now. But yeah, I'm back now and I'm fully gallant. I know you got all dressed up for the club.